Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I want to quickly go over the 6 breeds that we know are coming to Star Stable this year. And we're going to start with the Criollo, which at the time of making this video hasn't came to the game yet, but it's coming in a couple of days. And I have already went into more detail about this breed and another one or two that are on this list in previous videos, so I will make sure to either link it at the end of this video or in the description if you're interested in going into more detail about these breeds. But starting with the Criollo, I just want to give a couple of quick fact checks about it. So since the horse is coming in just a couple of days to the game and Star Stable has already posted a couple of spoilers themselves, you guys have probably already seen that and know what to expect. But as some quick facts about the Criollo, they're a Spanish South American horse. They are used as ranch horses and they're just overall really good. And personally, they're one of my favorite breeds. I think they're just so cute and colorful. And they can be any color, but like I said, they're known to have a lot of flashy patterns. They're small, not usually over 15 hands high, and I do see them compared to Mustangs and quarter horses quite a lot. And next we have the Mule, which of course is a cross between a horse and a donkey, and as such they can be basically any size and any color. They are also stronger and more hardy than horses, and you'll see them a lot as actual working animals on farms and stuff. And if you're interested in the Mule, I do have a video where I show a lot of pictures and I go more into detail about what to expect from them, so I will link that video in the description and probably also at the end of this video if you want to know more. So next we have the Hanoverian, which I think is actually already in the game. It's just an old breed and it's just being updated. But the Hanoverian is a German breed and it's known for high level eventing. It can be up to 1,400 pounds in the best of conditions and up to 17.1 hands high. They are chestnut, bay, black, and gray most, but too much white is prohibited. But a note here is that when I was doing my research, I seen that since May of 2023, the breed registry has allowed for all colors. And the Hanoverian, I think, is the last breed on this list that I have already made videos about before. So once again, that will be in the description if you guys are interested in watching that. So Star Stable fairly recently just announced that the Andalusian will be coming to the game, and of course, it's already in the game, but this means a new updated version because even though it is already in the game as Gen 3, it's kind of one of the older ones that not a lot of people are happy with, and it's kind of controversial like the Jorvik Frisian in that not a lot of people are big fans of it. And a lot of people, including myself, felt like it wasn't done justice, so hopefully this new take on it is going to be better and more accurate and realistic, kind of like how the new Frisian is. And let me know if you guys think that it's going to be common for Star Stable to keep redoing breeds that are already in the game, or if you think they're going to go the route of like the Mule and start adding things that are a little bit more unconventional to the game. So Andalusians are a Spanish breed. 80% of them are gray, but bay, black, dun, palomino, and chestnut make up the rest of the percentage. They are 15.1 to 16.2 hands high, and they're very versatile. We see them a lot in Hollywood movies like Gladiator or 2015 Cinderella. They also are unfortunately seen a lot in bullfighting in the countries in which that is still legal, and of course that is a very evil sport, but unfortunately that is where they are commonly seen too. Now on to a more cheerful subject. The last 2 horses on the list are the ones that I'm going to spend the most time on because we know the least about them and they're still kind of up in the air. And the reason I say that is because yes, we did get these in spoilers. The spoiler channels that are always right and consistent with things, I don't think that they manipulated or lied about these. They did find these 2 breeds in the file, so they are there in the game files. They exist. I have no doubt that they are coming, but they're both a very strange breed to be bringing back to back, which according to the game files they would be, and I want to go into more detail about what I mean by that. But another thing to note is that in the game files where it had all the breeds that are supposed to be coming out this year, they also had the dates that they're supposed to be coming out. Now, the first few of them made perfect sense and seemed likely, but a couple of the last ones started to not make sense with the dates because they weren't exactly overlapping, but they were very close together. And I don't see any kind of reason that Star Stable would release breeds so close together like that. So that's the reason that I said it's a little iffy, and maybe something is still up in the air with this, because even though yes, they were in the game file, something is a little bit odd about these two breeds in particular. So before I say what the breeds are, the reason that I say that they're a little odd to come back to back is because their coloring is both very similar. They both have a very stereotypical range of colors that they're both known for, and they're both kind of like the halflinger in that there is only so much variety that you can have within them because they are so strongly known for certain color ranges. And yes, I'm sure the game could work around it and have plenty of choices and plenty of differences, but it's still just strange to have two breeds back to back, like the game file suggests, that have that very similar coat colors. I'm going to start with the Rocky Mountain horse, which is actually not from the Rocky Mountains. It's from the Appalachian Mountains in Kentucky. It is between 14 and 16 hands high. It is gaited, and they are known as being easy keepers, and they are liked as trail riding and endurance companions. Now, this is where things get interesting, and put a note in here because I'm going to come back to it when I get to the next breed. They can be any solid color, but silver dapple is preferred, and they are known for being chocolate with flaxen mane and minimal white markings. Now, like I said, that's going to come in handy in a second when I go to the next breed. So, just to be completely clear, they are 100% known and preferred to always be this very specific coat color, okay? Keep that in mind. They're always this chocolatey color, they're always the silver dapple, they're always flaxen mane and tail. That is what they're stereotyped as and what they are known for. And coincidentally, the Black Forest horse that is supposed to be coming after them this year is also known for having a very similar coat color always. So here's some facts about the Black Forest horse before we get into comparisons. So this is a small to medium draft breed. They are hardy and they are endangered. They're from the Black Forest region of Germany, and they are 14.2 to 15.3 hands high, but they do seem larger because they are so heavily built. They were originally for farming and forestry, but in modern times they're known for coach and riding horses. They are always various shades of chestnut with flaxen mane and tail, pale to almost black coats. So, does that sound familiar to you? That's awfully close to what the Rocky Mountain horse is. And of course you can get into the nitty-gritty details here and say, well, the Rocky Mountain horse is called chocolate and this one is always chestnut. But when you look at these side to side, they look so similar, and that's undeniable. And especially to people playing this game that are maybe just casual horse fans or horse fans, that sounded funny, just casual horse nerds, I guess, or kids, they're not going to know the tiny details that are different in these coats. They're just going to look at these and think that they're very similar. So that's what is kind of odd to me about Star Stable doing these breeds the same year, and especially back to back. I'm happy these breeds are coming, especially the Black Forest horse. I really like them, but it's just, this one made me scratch my head a little bit and think, what are they thinking with this? Because it's just kind of odd to me, but I'm happy. I like them. And of course, it goes without saying that any breed is going to have exceptions. Every once in a while, there's going to be a coat color or height or whatever that crops up in a horse that is not the usual or is out of the ordinary for that breed, and these breeds are no exception to that. Of course, there's going to be occasionally ones that are not these colors, and Star Stable could take advantage of that and use it when they make this breed. When they make the ones that you have as options to buy, they could, of course, include colors that aren't typical or very unusual for the breed even. It's a video game, they can do that. I'm sure they'll find ways to make it have plenty of variety, but it's just that I would be very interested to know what Star Stable's thought process was in picking these breeds to come out the same year, especially if they do end up coming back to back, because to just a casual observer, to a common person, these breeds, their coloring looks so similar. Obviously though, it has to be said that one of these is a lightweight riding horse and the other is a small to medium draft horse, so they're in completely different categories. So I don't know, maybe Star Stable is thinking that they're nothing alike. Just let me know what you guys think. I'm a little bit confused on it and I would love to know your opinions. And that's it for my video today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know your opinions in the comments. I would love to have a discussion about it, and definitely let me know which of these breeds that you are looking forward to the most, and I will see you next time. Bye.